Zeus are angry and must be feuding over who should sink the ship. We should have sacrificed a goat before leaving.
Raise the sail! Reduce speed!
We've spotted some salvage!
Ready the lines! Let's set sail! Full power!
We can pull away again after the rowers catch their breaths.
Slow the ship!
You're released until the commanders return.
More speed!
The Bay of Marathon is ahead.
Marathon.
You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion. The great Themistocles, King Darius of Persia.
I'm not sure.
The site where the great Perseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull.
Oh, that marathon.
You're both hopeless.
Lower sail!
We are playing. Why not force those shits?
Archers! We need you! Burn! We'll make them burn! Loose spears! Bows ready! Now!
Taking in
Attack!
position!
much to do, and many unknowns.
I need archers! Release! Let's see what they make of fire! Get ready to fire! Get them!
Look there! Salvage! I think we're out of danger. Can never get too comfortable on these waters, though.
Fire the pulley!
Wait! Storm ahead, Commander! We missed! Hit them with flame, Commander!
We need to use fire! Ready your bow!
We'll need repairs after this. Loose another round!
Less speed! Go! We're at maximum speed!
We need
Let's
to let
move.
the oars rest, Commander!
Join me! Prepare to board the maggots!
Safe again! The Adrestia lives to sail once more!
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Onward! Head for over water! Archers! Spear them! Burn the sails!
Ataka! A miss!
Spears! Archers! Forward!
Well, Commander, we live to sail another day.
Get ready to board! Follow me!
There's much to do, and
That
many
debris could be
unknowns.
useful.
Speed up!
We are pulling up to that salvage.
Sails down!
nearby.
Cassandra, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you.
Go on.
Your spear. How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
Can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary.
The gods are with us today, Cassandra. The sea is calm and the winds are warm.
It's beautiful.
It is, my friend. It sure is.
We are approaching the island of Andros, Cassandra.
Yes!
Here it is. Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before. How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes.
The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
Mother, I haven't forgotten you. By the gods! Who built on this? How does a place like this exist? How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos? Something's glowing over there.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. The Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist.
I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
exciting. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
So does what I'm seeing as Cassandra match your research? I had to tweak the Animus to use what we have of the book as reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor. So I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
So I've met Herodotus, but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece. People have made their careers analyzing his words for some new perspective. To see him in his own world, walking in the polis, and... Sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Hier soir, un cambriolage a eu lieu à la basilique.
My email.
Do you need something?
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need...
The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE. Eagles are fine and all, but a pet monkey would be even cooler. I wonder if the Fry twins would still recognize London. A rooftop's still a rooftop. How's it going out there?
Well, no threats in view.
I'm glad we could work together again.
I believe our working methods are compatible.
Are you still upset about our last run-in with Abstergo? I'm sorry, I didn't realize those hills in Quebec were so steep. But hey, you and your Yakuza reflexes saved us. Sorry, ex-Yakuza.
We're all alive and our injuries have healed. That's what matters.
Of course, I'll return to the Animus, then follow the trail Herodotus left to find the staff. But there's so many possibilities, so many choices. There's no way to know which ones are right. You used to run part of the Japanese Brotherhood. What would you do?
Take things one step at a time, observe then act, or kill everyone and search their pockets for answers. You decide.
Thanks for watching our backs, Kiyoshi. I'll leave you to your work.
I'll report in if Abst...
Looks third echelon. Or is it fourth? Too bad we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yes. I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance. Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were.
Did Leonidas know this place existed?
Time to talk! You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Alexios, you're alive!
Don't touch me.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
You think it's that simple? Come on, Alexios. Let's talk about it.
Stop calling me that! I already know what happened that night.
Right. Deimos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod. Worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Then why do the cult's bidding?
Have you been paying attention? They're following my lead.
Then make a choice on your own. Help find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mater. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them?
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us, stand against us. And they pay for that mistake.
Like me.
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum they're next.
The cult let Myrrine live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim...
Still found each other, brother.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos! Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right, there was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Cassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Demos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens, to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Ready to set sail!
Commander at the helm! Bad weather ahead!
Ship your oars!
Treacherous around Chaos. We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla await at the bottom of the sea, I suppose.
No! Pirates! A lot of them! Only pirates? Poseidon! Spare us!
Are you scared?
Why wouldn't I be scared? For some...
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
Away we go! Yeah! Come on. Athens. Let's see what this city has in store for me.
You are going to kill someone!
Come on. Here we are.
Απόλυσα τον Νίκον, την Ελπίδα. Πειράχτηκαν να δραποδίζουν. Νηδία, τι το κίσι πει.
The famous Acropolis, a testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship. Papyrus. Says it was written by Themistocles, the Athenian general.
Βρεκείμενον το τυπούτρο της περιφέρειας. Πού και έχω τόσα αυτά χρήματα. Λείψω με
Μόνο όταν το επιχείρημα δομείται πιστικών, τότε δυνατόν και φύγε πόρο.
Μετέβηνε στον Οβολοστάτη, ναι. We must come together now for the glory of Athens!
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop? Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided! And the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles. Stay back! She's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you did a great job.
It's so easy to forget the good someone has done when times become hard.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There is an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
to kill me! Get me out of here!
Ουδάνιος υπάρχει, οπότε εις αυτήν δώσουμε το χρέος μου. Ότι ο σύζυγος ημών δέχεται, προληπτήσω μια διακάδα...
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
Why are there so many snakes?
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up...
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the...
I'll track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city, before the Spartans can breach the walls.
Ο σύζυγος ημών δέχεται, προληπτήσω μια διακάδα γελάδων...
Λαμβάνω συνδυστιών.
Ότι στα θαλάσσης πόλεμος επαξίδα μπορεί.
Ότι στα θαλάσσης πόλεμος επαξίδα
Part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
Κακόνιστη. Κάτι στον εστί. Πού καίει παρατηρητά.
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Ah, Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
I won't let you any closer. Are you going to have a problem? Don't move, mis Dios! I found her!
You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, monsieur.
I will tear you limb! Malaka! Do something about this bird! Death is near!
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Hold there! I would have sworn. This will end in your failure!
You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, monsieur. You can't stop me.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Τρισκατάρα το σημείο. Έγνωρη.
Πόλεμος απαξιεί τα εμπορεύματα εκτός συνεπότους. Γιατί καπνιστή πίεση ή εντόπιοι μαχία. Και εκ Βυζαντίου ή Χαλκιδόνας αστική.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are...
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Φόβο με προκαλείς.
You're gonna get your ass. Keep it moving. Stop. I can't let you go any further.
It isn't often you see a guard outside of an artist's workshop.
I just do what I'm told, stranger.
Stand aside, this...
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
It's been so long since Phidias and I have seen each other. You understand, don't you?
Oh, come to pay him a last visit before the trial. He's as good as dead, you know. Better make this one count.
Just don't tell anyone I was here.
Sure, sure.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen...
The people love me.
Malaka. It isn't the trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities? I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard!
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
Adam!
You're dead!
μπροστά τους. Μόνος σου αγιγαντιεύουν.
Μη λυπήστε, επί το επιδημητό.
Έχομεν κατά μανοφόλιον λίγους παρείας και λίγους της πετροδρόμης και εξορίξ σκύλου.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What's my role?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here. Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
Ότι στις θαλάσσιες πόλεμος επαξή ήταν μπορεί να το εξηγούν.
Βλάξη, μόνον της βλάξης επερίπτωση ευκαιρία.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Watch where you're going!
to hurt someone. Αλόκοτον τα μάλα. Τι λαμβάνει η χώρα.
Stop right there!
John!
One step closer and you are dead, Misthios.
They'll be on high alert here.
Last warning.
What do you think you are doing?
Look where you're going, fool.
Stop that! You! I don't see them! You're getting out of this! Prepare to be Hades!
Pidamos!
Everyone, charge!
Your skills are a joke.
Why? Oh no!
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Μετέβηνε στον Οβολοστάτο. Δημήτρη Σουσακή, υπεκείμενο του
Ο της θαλάσσης πόλεμος απαξί ήταν το
It's done. What are you going to do?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the...
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and conscious. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much...
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they...
My name is...
And still, I don't feel...
You want to...
Knowledge is the one good...
Of course.
Then we are the...
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into...
I use it.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi? Or maybe...
That describes a lot.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be, when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about...
Socrates!
Here...
You're late.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I... Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end.
I wouldn't know. They won't let that pass. They'll come after me in force. So many boats. So many people. There must be enough food here to feed Kefalonia for a year. If I meditate, maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can.
Get ready to leave! Hell's ready for you, Commander. We should pick up that salvage!
I never thought to leave Athens for good.
I've left places I've called home.
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now I'm out of Athens.
Get the oars ready! More oars! Sails down!
Do you see that volcano?
It's pretty hard to miss.
Some say there is an entrance to the underworld at the bottom.
And what? You enter by diving in it?
That's the spirit! A brave Arcadian I once knew had the same idea.
And what happened to him?
The heat of the flames turned him to ashes before he made it halfway down.
I guess some mysteries are best left unexplored.
Increase speed! Less speed now! By all the gods, it's hot in here. Hephaestus sure seems angry. I wonder if it's because of the war. Better stay hidden.
Nice to see you, Commander.
Get that!
We need to move before they hit us.
This is a nice ship.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you need to. Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long.
Lower the oars! Faster! Prepare to dock!
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said, stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't...
I mean it, Phoebe.
You have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made...
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company hear...
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they
Do you really think these people...
Perhaps your individual fashion sense would get their memories working. Now, they may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date.
He's a writer of comedies. Of all...
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to...
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedy.
You should drink.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a...
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasima.
Where is...
Oh,
vile.
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are...
If these guests aren't to your own unique taste...
Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to...
Agreed. Pericles needs to know.
I hope they...
Me too.
Amistios? Here?
I've seen lots of fights.
I really made a fool of myself this...
I am looking for...
a Spartan woman in Athens. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthod...
I have...
No.
So we get him drunk and he talks.
Impressive for...
All right.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away.
I'll get the...
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if you're...
You shouldn't be...
I'm here for you.
Yes, take it.
Amistios and Pericles is above.
I am called many.
What do you call yourself?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Oh, go on.
For a playwright, you're...
Good men lead quiet lives, as old...
When I need to relax, I start to...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that...
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I drank.
You and Aristophanes could both use
A competition?
Ah! Wonderful idea!
Well, if you brought us some wine, I would...
Let's conjure Dione.
This amateur. In my day, this would be
Ready for more?
Yeah!
I could outdrink both of you with...
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you.
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a...
Fled?
She lost 2 children.
She fled to heal a broken heart.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity.
After what she went through, I'm...
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his...
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's every Pete?
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then if you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Someone's been... Open this door!
No, don't mind her. She likes to watch. Such...
It sounded like someone was...
Well, it can sometimes be...
I only can...
Sounds like we can...
She's...
I think...
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today...
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali.
All business...
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most...
Theatera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I...
Oh, no. These women are... Ali! Ooh, when you...
Anthusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
If it did...
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge...
You remember. You really intend to use this young destruction?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black...
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just...
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life
ruling a city and fighting it...
by practicing the art of war. Doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades? When a swift retreat...
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men?
I never tried to...
But you just...
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an...
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he?
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help.
That'll be fine. Run along. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me.
Fit in? Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian chitons are strange to me.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago.
What clues do you have?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspas...
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Most...
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found,
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution.
Thank you.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Cassandra?
I don't recall sending for you, Miss Theos. Phoebe...
Aspasia told me to come find you.
She says I don't interact with our guests. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus...
You really don't.
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments.
Or as silent as I let it.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming.
Listen to her.
The Spartans are immediate.
I'm related to one of the cult members. And I believe him when he says they're coming.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men...
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for...
Time will tell.
πέσει αμφικεφάλου τε πει Θεός.
You look tired.
Only of conversation.
See? You didn't need the weapon.
I've had enough Athenian hospitality.
You get used. What are you going to do?
There is a physician in Argoli.
You're sick?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, good. It would be weird if you were... Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood...
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And...
That's very...
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says...
I'll see you soon.
Bye, Cassandra!